everyone, my name is Chris. I am the singer and guitar player for BackStabber from Quebec, and we are here to talk about our new album. First of all, I wanted to do that outside because I wanted to talk about what inspires us, and I am here in La Salle, which is my hometown. It is a small town. There are 7,000 people here. Everybody knows everybody, so there might be pedestrians walking by. We'll just say hi and that's okay. So yeah, I wanted to do it outside because I wanted to talk about what drives us, what inspires us. We live in a rural area in Northern Quebec, and so we have a lot of nature spots around here. That's where we love to hang out. And so yeah, we're inspired by nature and of course metal music that we all listen to. So yeah, let's move on to BackStabber. BackStabber was created in 2012, and back in the day I just got out of another band and I wanted to continue making music. I wanted to keep myself in touch with the scene, so I started this as a solo project. And you know, throughout the years I always stood my ground and I always knew what I wanted to do musically. So I've been called names, I've been maybe mistreated, but let's say I embraced it, and that's why we're called BackStabber. Now moving on to the new album. The new album is called Pattern of Domination. It's been inspired by a book I've read like 10 years ago called The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. This is a fiction novel about esotericism. It's really not that metal at all, but there's a small part in the novel where it talks about what we call patterns of domination. So basically these are 4 patterns that are used to drain attention from the people around you. And each of these patterns creates like a vicious circle where each pattern responds to the one before, and then you have another one to respond to. So the first one is intimidation. That's when you hit someone, and the way you grab attention is that people always keep an eye for intimidators. So if you are an intimidator, people will always keep an eye on you. They will always give you a little bit of attention. And how do you respond to that? That's when you use plaintivity. So you start to complain. Then the intimidator stops intimidating you and listens to your complaint. And then you've got interrogation. So you start asking questions to the person that is complaining. And then there is indifference. That's when you don't give a fuck. And I don't know, I read the book, I thought that was metal as hell, so it was 10 years in the making. I waited for this moment. The timing was right for this album. We've got Kevin and Philip that joined the band in 2019, so I wanted to have like something small, something quick to bring them into the composition of the music. So I guess a little 4 songs that was the perfect fit. So yeah, so there we are. Now the album cover, finding a cover art was really an adventure to say the least. So we've always been working with a friend of mine who is doing some amazing artworks, and she's been doing artworks for BackStabber for the Revenge demo and then the Conspiracy Theorist album. She's made the logos and stuff, but now she's a little bit moved on from cover art, so she doesn't do that much. So we had to look for one elsewhere, and we were a little bit at the last minute, but we found something that really suited the album, and we're really proud of it. So I guess that's it. Now it is 2024, but it's still early in 2024, so I'm gonna talk about 2023 music that I listen to. There are 2 main albums that I've listened to this year. First one is from a local band called Guntoy. The album is called Glen Corruption. This is an amazing album, 30 minutes of pure hate. So they are from the local scene, 100 kilometers south from here, from a town called Rouyn-Noranda. And in Rouyn they have a copper foundry, which is emitting a lot of heavy metals in the air, so that's why there's a huge metal scene over there. But there's been a lot of public backlash around the industry lately, and so Glen Corruption is a musical response to that backlash. So it really is an enjoyable album. Gone Toy, so go and take a look at that. This is an amazing album. And I've been listening to a lot of Swedish metal. Sweden has a huge place in my heart. And in 2023, I have to admit that I've listened to Catatonia, Sky Void of Stars, more than a lot. I mean, I've listened to that album the whole year long. It's been out since March 2023, I think, and I'm still listening to it today. So yeah, I went with Guntway first, but yeah, let's talk about the local scene. Most of the shows here happen in Rouyn, which is a small town too, maybe 20,000 people, not that much. But we used to have huge shows, huge metal shows. Back in early 2010, you had like 400 people per shows, 500 people per shows, which is for a small town like that, amazing. We've had huge international acts come to Rouyn. Lately, we've had the honor of playing with Cattle Decapitation at the FME, which is a huge festival, including all kind of music. But they always have that metal night on the Sunday at the end of the festival. We've had Cattle Decapitation, we've had Dying Fetus, we've had a lot of cool bands. Hello, hey, you can go by. You can go by. There are. You can say hi if you want to. Yeah, so I told you. Have a nice day. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. Future plans, 2024. We're trying to book ourselves as much shows as possible, mainly across Canada, of course. But we don't know what future holds, and we're also into new music as well. We have. Pretty much the skeleton from the next album ready, so we just need to put some meat around those bones, and I guess that's pretty much it. Oh no, one more thing. Why does metal rule? That is such an excellent question. I mean, there are so many reasons why metal rules that it's hard to pick just one. But I'd say, how can I explain that? Metal rules. Metal is everything. I mean, I was thinking about that question before doing the interview, and it's like Wonderland from Alice in Wonderland. You all know Alice? Once you cross that door, you never come back. It changes you forever. I mean, remember that first metal album you listened to? That power you felt, that salvation you felt? That is the power of metal. It helped me grow up. It helped us grow up a lot. We've learned a lot about ourselves, about who we are, about how to be authentic, to be good human beings. So yeah, I think that's why metal rules.